welcome again to Donald Mackerel Gaming with me, Donald Mackerel. Just doing a little bit of an impromptu video today because if you hadn't noticed, Xbox have been saying for quite some time that their 360 sale, the digital sale before the store closes down on the 29th, was going to be taking place on July the 16th, which for the people in the UK was yesterday. I'm sure, like many of us, or like me, you were eagerly sort of refreshing the news on your Internet Explorer, trying to see which games had been added to the sale, because there's still quite a few on there that I would like, but I'm not willing to pay the ridiculous prices that they're asking for them. Well, today we've been given the good news, which is the sale has come in, and the bad news, which is they've added 0 games. They've added absolutely nothing. They have added 7 games, but then said that those 7 games are games that they've already added. And it's not like they've added further reductions to them. It's just like, oh yeah, no, so those games that we were going to add, we did them earlier. We did them at the end of June. Well, that's not really adding to the sale, is it, Microsoft? So just wanted to sort of have a little bit of a rant about that, really. I'll tell you what the 7 games are, because the list, again, is abysmal, the list that they've given. I'll tell you what the 7 games are, but also the more shocking bit of news before we get on to that. Not only have they not added any games and are claiming previously added games are there, ooh, big surprise for July the 16th, they've removed games from the sale. Games that they promised, oh, we're working on this to get it fixed for you, or they should have been added, don't worry, we're working on it, we'll get them added for you ASAP. They've now announced that they won't be putting them in the sale. So let's have a look what it was. So it was June the 25th these games were added, June the 25th, and they're trying to pass it off as a July 16th special. The games added were Big League Sports, whoop-de-doo, Blood Drive, which is an alright game, it's okay. Gun, which to be fair is very expensive for the Xbox 360, but it's available on the original Xbox at a fraction of the cost. It's not really worth the money that people are paying for it. Legend of Spyro, which once more is an expensive game, but not a particularly great game. Again, definitely not worth what people are paying for it. And Prototype and Prototype 2. I mean, come on, those are £1 games. If I see them in a charity shop, I keep walking. It's ridiculous. I should add that the final game that they have added is Singularity, which is a fantastic game. A weird sort of first-person shooter. Definitely worth the reduction that they've given it. I will ping the prices of all the games up above me. And so, of course, the even worse news for Microsoft, it's not like Microsoft to lie, is it, are the removed titles that they said they were working so hard. Oh, don't worry, we did announce them, we're going to be putting them on the list. Here's the games that they said they were going to reduce and haven't done. We've got Just Dance Kids 2014, again, nothing special, not too bad. Need for Speed Undercover, great game. Need for Speed Undercover, that should have been on the list rather than any of those other ones. Burnout 3 Takedown, literally one of the best Burnout games going. To me, there's only Burnout Paradise above that, but Burnout 3 is a lot of people's top tier Burnout game. Fight Night Round 3, absolutely fantastic game. Why the hell haven't they reduced that? I know you can pick it up reasonably cheap nowadays, but Space Invaders Infinity Gene, not heard of that, to be honest with you. Doesn't really excite me one way or another. But the one that I'm gutted for, because I tried to download it multiple times and it just kept on glitching out and telling me it wasn't available, even though it was on the list. Bionic Commando Rearm 2. Microsoft, what are you doing? Well, I mean, obviously there's no more recourse now, is there? That's it. That's the list done. That's never getting updated again. If they do cop out and try and get some favour from us old 360 fans, then I suppose it would be welcomed, but it's just the letdown. Why lie to us? Why not just say way back in June, look, we're not giving you anything else, this is the sale, get on with it. All it's been doing is forcing, as I've done a recent video on recently, it's just been forcing the price of second-hand games to go through the roof because people didn't know what was available and what wasn't available. At least now we all know. So if prices do keep skyrocketing, then it's because we're all morons, because you shouldn't be paying any more for any of these games. Hopefully the market will settle a little bit now. Now we know again what the final sales are. So that's it, that's your lot. So I'm hoping now there'll be a little bit of a peak, or people panic buy and get the stuff, and it starts dipping down back to acceptable levels. Let me know if this has affected you. Let me know your feelings on it all. Am I just being a bit tight? Am I being a bit scummy that I wanted these sales to go through before the 360 marketplace shuts down forever? Again, do let me know. Perhaps it is me. Perhaps I'm the only one screaming into the void here. But yeah, this has been a disappointed Donald Mackerel from Donald Mackerel Gaming signing off. See you all again soon, everyone. Cheers.